Hi guys, we are back with our weekly Wednesday washi tip where we give you one easy way to use washi tape in your calendar, planner, or bullet journal each week. So this week I have a time-saving hack for you to use on your habit tracker pages. I have sort of been obsessing over habit trackers this month on all my social media, and it really is the only page that I pretty consistently do every month. Obviously, I have different pages that come in at different times, but this is the first one I do, and it is really the one that I keep up with the most when it comes to my bullet journal and my to-do list. Sometimes that ends up on a regular piece of paper, but inside my journal, my habit tracking page is always something I keep up with because I think it's game-changing. So enough of the soapbox lecture on habit trackers. My tip for the week is to use pre-made graph washi tape. Obviously, if you've ever put together your habit tracking page, you know that drawing grids and lines over and over for multiple days and multiple habits, it can be very time consuming. So we have this really great washi tape that is pre-made grids, and you can see here I'm kind of counting out. I'm doing 3 habits per row. So I'm going to count out so that I have, the 7 days of a week times 3. And I'm just going to grab my Sharpie here and go across the top, and I'm just going to put the letter for the days of the week. I really wished I had grabbed my narrow Sharpie for this after I started, but hey, you get the point, and it is what it is because this ended up being my habit tracker. So I just put the days across the top here, and then I'm going to go through and I'm just going to put little dashes along the side for the weeks. So obviously that will dictate that row is for week 1 versus week 3, and then of course if you go into a 5th week you can add that as well. There's room here, and then that leaves just enough room at the bottom to write what the actual habit I am tracking in that sort of column is. Embarrassing admission, I wrote AM beauty and PM beauty on here, but the truth is the habit that I need to remember is to brush my teeth. I know, after how many years on earth? I mean, a 5-year-old remembers to brush their teeth. Anyway, you can choose any habit, obviously, and this is private for you. And I love that I covered up the fact that, because I didn't want to write brush my teeth on this video, but then I told you. Anyway, so I'm finishing the bottom row here, and you can tell already that this is a very time-saving tip. If you've ever gotten that ruler out and sat there and done the grid, and if you actually mess up a line and you get frustrated, that's the worst. So this is just a quick and easy way. It's also washi tape. So what's great about that is it adds color and pattern, and it sort of helps fill the page. And then of course I'm going to go back through and put in all my other coordinating decorative washi tape to make my page pretty. And this was my habit tracking layout for the month. Now I wanted to give you an extra little bonus tip and way to use this pre-made grid washi on another habit tracking page that you could use on a different month. So here I've just cut 6 individual pieces, and then I'm cutting them down so that they are exactly the 4 or 5 rows that you need for that month. I'm obviously going to do the same thing where I would write Monday through Sunday across the top, and then I could just go through and X off the habits as I do them. So again, same sort of concept here when it comes to using the grid tape, but just another sort of way to use it as a decorative element and break up the page so you can see I can still do all these other little decorative drawings and things that I would kind of normally do if I had drawn these grids by hand. And then for this grid specifically, I like to actually put a little shadow along the sides of it because it makes it sort of pop off the page and maybe feel a little bit more realistic. I hope you found both of these tips helpful and that you'll keep these in your little arsenal of ideas when it comes to building your bullet journal, calendar, or planner. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you want more videos and updates on all things washi tape, from DIYs to tips and tricks to hacks, then be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching, and as always guys, happy Washi Wednesday!